Hey, chickadees, welcome into today's episode of Mojo Mysticism. Today, I was drawn to pull from a deck I think maybe we've only used once, maybe, on this channel. This is a deck by Stephen D. Farmer. This is Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle deck. Really great deck. And our guides pulled us there, apparently for a very specific reason, because the 3 cards we got tell another story. Of course they tell a story. So the first card we got is called Desert. It's card number 10. This is about thirst. So in this context, thirst is about I'm somehow stagnated or stuck, or I've hit a speed bump in my spiritual development. This is what happens before the second card actually takes place. And this is card 36. This is the snake shedding. Okay? So we are called forward out of a place of stagnation or a place where we're just beginning to experience growth again. Then we are pulled towards the snake card and the shedding of the old us, the old identity that we had, and step into a new identity, whatever that looks like for you. And what happens then is we get the vision of the eagle. This is card 13, Eagle Vision. Okay. It is really difficult, and I'll just tell you my story from for the last 10 months. That's it, 10 months. About 10 months ago, I was told, you're going to be doing something very different, Molly. Like Spirit told me this. My guides, my intuition said, you're going to be doing something very different. And I said, okay, I'm game, whatever. And here I am today. This channel is actually almost a year old, but I actually am... I actually do readings for people, and I do all kinds of stuff. In the last 10 months, this is what has happened. Writing books, all of it. That right before that voice came in, there was a desert. There was a thirst for something more in my life. And then the intuition came in. You're going to write a book. That was literally what was said to me about 10 months ago. You're going to write a book. And oh, by the way, not only that, you've got 4 more books behind it or whatever. I don't even know how many there are now. I know there's 4 or 5. I know there's 4 total. There might be a 5th one in there that is being introduced to me now. Not positive on that one. But the first one is moving right along. But that's what happened 10 months ago. Okay? I couldn't write the book that I'm writing now 10 months ago. And so I was moved through an entire, almost like a lifetime worth of circumstances, it feels like, in the last 10 months to basically move me through the crucible that was necessary for me to be able to write the book that you're going to be able to get in the next, probably by the end of the year. And people talk about, especially authors talk about when you're writing a book, the book writes you, and that is no joke. So in my case, the book wrote me first, and then I put the words on paper. And so there's this whole laboratory that I felt like I've been in for 10 months. Started with desert and thirst, and frankly, I was in a literal desert too. So when that happened, the thirst for more, the invitation to become more. And then the snake and the shedding show up, right? The shedding of the old you, the moving into the new you. And I think it was just a couple weeks ago when a friend of mine, relatively new friend, said, wait, you're an architect? I had no idea you were an architect. I thought you were a spiritual coach. That's what happens when the snake sheds its skin. And that is what has been going on for the last 10 months. And it's been varying degrees of heat, I'll just say. But here's the thing. The vision I was given 10 months ago, right? The eagle, the vision, I had no idea, no clue how this was going to play out. I had no inkling at all. And today, I see the path forward. The vision has come. And it's not 100% there, but it is filling in. Piece by piece, the blanks are getting filled in. And so, if you're at a place where you want to go through transformation in your life, this is exactly how it happens, right? You get ready, you're in the desert, you get thirsty, then you're invited to shed the old you and to go through the laboratory that it's going to take for you to catch the true vision, the full vision of what it is that's next for you. So, some people think that that like when you become enlightened, that you don't suffer anymore, and nothing could be further from the truth. You see suffering differently, is what happens. You experience it differently, and you understand this process that has just been laid out for us today. You get to the point of being thirsty. You understand that it's not going to be easy. There is going to be suffering because you're going to change. And it's going to require that your entire life change around you. Friends that you had, you'll end up with new friends. Some of your old friends may fall away, right? Even sometimes your vocation will change. Many things will change as you continue to get more and more refinement of the vision. Is it worth it? You tell me if you've gone through this process, whether it's been worth it to you or not. For me, there's no other way to live. No other way to live. Is it worth it? Hell yes, it's worth it. Every step of the way, every tear that gets shed, every relationship that falls by the wayside. Even if those relationships are falling by the wayside because people don't understand me anymore, they've served their purpose, right? Whatever that purpose was for that time, who knows what the reason is. But yeah, is it worth it? Absolutely, you better believe it is, at least for me. So, yeah, be thirsty in the desert and be ready to shed your skin so that you can see clearly the vision that is in front of you. Have a great day, chickadees. We'll see you here tomorrow. And I love you all. Please hit subscribe, comment, follow us, whatever is available to you. We sure appreciate it, and we are growing, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Mwah.